Hey Cubs, it's Lynxy and welcome back to WolfQuest Anniversary Edition with the Tremor pack, which is with our wonderful Terra and his mate Dawn, and it is time. Well, at least it's almost time for him to have pups. Well, his mate, for Dawn to have pups. But we are here at Slough Creek, and we must go and find some territory for our wonderful pups. So, let's see. We have quite a bit of territory we could cover. I think I want like this big old thing. So we'll go from like around here, probably. We don't need our territory to be too large. About 15 hexes is pretty good. So let's go ahead and get a move on. We're still gonna go ahead and claim the butte and maybe some other things around here. But oh my goodness. We're finally here. And it feels good to be here, you know? Oh gosh. And mark this. Let's mark that. Go ahead, Dawn. No? Okay, she says she's totally not in the mood for all that. Oh, the water looks so nice. I'm hoping that everything looks good for you guys as well. I know that sometimes there's a couple of issues I have here and there when it comes to all of this. Oh, I did see some mule deer. Nice. I think those are mule deer. But not what we want right now. So, at the moment... Oh, the coyotes were about to come and grab it. We're about to go grab this rabbit. There goes another one. Ooh, Dawn. She's feisty. Hello, Dawn. Oh, there we go. And I'll let her eat because I'm pretty sure she's hungry. Yeah, she's around 49%. Yeah, all right. So we've got this new hex. We kind of want to, like I said, we want to gather as much territory as we possibly can, just to get through this part of the mission, and then we'll look for dens. Now, there is a special den that I had in mind for Terra. Unfortunately, it does come at a cost, so it's about right here, I want to say, in this area. But at the same time, it is a little dangerous because we not only have wolf packs all around here, but it's an open den, which means that there will be eagles that often come around to that den. And unlike, you know, chasing out wolves or coyotes or bears, eagles are so much harder to get rid of, I've found, at least for myself. So I'm a bit nervous in how all that's going to go. Where is Dawn? There she is. She's just sniffing. There you go, dear. Go ahead and eat that. Go eat it. Yeah, go ahead. Good. Terra will provide for his lady, of course. Why wouldn't he? But there's a whole bunch of other dens that we can also find. So we're going to mark quite a few of the dens when we get to them. I'm not going to go actively searching today. I think we'll search for a couple of other on another episode. We'll search for the dens, but right now we're just focusing on getting enough food and getting oh goodness, oh these deer. Ooh, Dawn, she really dove in there, didn't she? Wow, goodness, she knows a meal when she sees one, and I'm sure she's very hungry since it's taken them a little while to go ahead and run over here to Slough. Ooh, okay. Come on. There's bull elk over there, but it's taken them a while to get to Slough Creek, and they're probably very tired after all of their troubles and everything. So we're gonna take this nice and slow. They've got 2 months in game to find a to create their territory and all that fun stuff. So ooh. There we go. Good, 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 good. A very nice neck bite. Terra's definitely learned from his siblings. I wanted to thank you all so much for supporting me, Jay, B, and Tia. Ow! Goodness, this mule deer. So much with our Elements Pack collab. It's always wonderful to go ahead and have them around and to see the shenanigans that they all get into. And for those curious, that's of course that whole adventure was before the pack split off to go and you know, with their mates to have pups and all that. So if you're wondering in the timeline of things how all that's going on, I believe that's how we were gonna plan it around. There we go. And how is she? How are you eating, Dawn? You good? Yeah, she's at 100. Awesome. We want to keep her nice and well fed. And we also need to get rid of this scent marker. I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie. In all of my time in WolfQuest, I have not really lost any pups. Not like, you know, in my single player games and all that. So it's very rare for me to do so, and I'm hoping that will stay true here. Oh, we're pretty... Actually, you know what? We're not going to go ahead and go and capture this territory because we really don't need this one. It's too much in the heart of this land. We just wanted some food. Like, I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, we're never really going to come back here. The safest place to go ahead and find dens and to find territory would be in... Ooh, is that a... Oh, he's hunting. Get him. Yeah. One Wilbur for the road. Yeah. Oh, good job, Dawn. Oh my goodness. One Wilbur for the road. Oh goodness. His whole, like, his mouth is just all on him. I know people are like, you're so mean! Why would you do that to Wilbur? Terra doesn't like Wilbur. He doesn't like foxes. Oh goodness. There we go. Oh. Alright. We're gonna let him run for a little bit. And just keep chasing after him. Oh, Terra, you are so cruel. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, come on. This little fox, look at him. He's trying desperately. Oh, are you gonna go back? You gonna go back? We can go back. Terra is like shoving him. He's like, oh yeah, come on, get out of the water, see what happens. There we go. But yeah, no, Terra doesn't like foxes. He does not like Wilbur. He is not like his brothers or his sister, who probably are very okay-ish to the foxes and everything. He does not like them. This is his territory, and he's going to keep it that way. All right, so I think we need to go and whip around here. So our place is around this way. Yeah. So as I was saying, the den is actually, the better dens are in the middle of the map, and that's the territory we need to claim. And we need to do that ASAP. Like, we don't... I say, like, we're already pretty low in our sleeping stats right now, in our wakefulness. So that could become quite an issue, unfortunately. Terra is not the brightest when it comes to the strategic things, especially when it comes to the whole pups and figuring out how much territory he's going to need for them, how much food he's going to need. You know, he's still very much a young wolf, and he's probably... Oh, there's a cougar there. He's probably very much in the whole mindset that, okay, you know, this isn't any different. We've gone to a new region. We can find some... a new place. You know, like, he's not really thinking about it too much. Let's get a bunny for the road. So yeah, he's probably not really thinking about, oh, I need to make sure I capture this much territory, and I need to make sure it's not surrounded by this pack or whatever. You know, they're new to it, so I expect them to make quite a lot of mistakes, and by them I mean me. I expect to make a lot of mistakes. What else did I want to say? Oh, I wanted to also say, like I said, a very big thank you to you guys for being so kind and supporting the AU crew and I. Ooh, there's a nearby den. Let's see if we can find it. With the Elements pack, we really do appreciate it. We love getting together. We love collabing. It's not always something we can do all the time, but don't worry, there are plans to do some more, especially with the siblings of the younger siblings of the Elements pack, who will probably be known as the Chaos pack. They are quite chaotic wolves indeed. these little pups. So I'm very excited to see. And for this episode, I'd love it if you guys could comment some names for Terra's puppies. So I'm not sure if you guys know, but I'm not too good with names. It's never been my strong suit. So in lieu of that, I would love it if you guys could provide names. Usually I want things more earthy, so things like gemstones perhaps, if you can. Gemstones would be lovely. Maybe things relating to something like with Dawn's name, since hers is Dawn and his is Terra, so like the earth and the sky. Some names like that, I guess, would be really, really cool. And yeah, it would be really nice to have some very good names here for these pups. Now then, I'm trying to find this den, but I'm a little lost. Where is this den? I don't smell it anywhere, and I don't really see it anywhere. Dens are usually going to be found on, like, you know, below the mountain, I believe. When they said on the south? Something like that. So, oh goodness, there it is. Oh, it blended in so well. I know. The textures are also going to be a little different when it comes to dens. This is a nice den area. I don't mind this one. This is pretty good. I also wanted to see if I could claim this much territory up here, but I'm a little worried because, you know, these are those Junction Butte wolves will probably try and take it over. So if they do, that's fine. But we really, really, really need to collect a lot of these hexes ASAP if we're going to get through all that we need to get through today, so that way we can get a den the next time we see Terra. And whew, I don't know, I'm a little nervous with how all of this is gonna go, but we'll see as we get there. So far, though, I think everything's pretty good. Oh, there's another den nearby. I'm tempted to believe it's probably this way, maybe up more. Where is it? Sometimes you can also smell the den. So, you know, just taking a moment to sniff around. There we go. We smell it. It's over here. It's over this way, actually. Okay, awesome. There it is. So you can also smell the dens. You can also see the dens because, at least in the snow, they have different textures. They also will have different textures to the terrain as well. So I would say definitely sniff around. That's a very good idea for all of that. Sniffing around is very, very important. Oh, goodness. Our king and queen of Yellowstone. Oh, I love them so much, but I'm also very worried for how they'll go about things. Okay, Dawn, you can have the rest of this bunny. Well, Terra drinks some water. We're gonna need that stamina. She just took it. That's fair. Alright, I want to kind of put this one in the stream. Can I put this one in the stream? No, it won't let me mark here. Darn. Okay, close to the stream then. Awesome. So we need 15 hexes, which is quite a lot. Quite a lot of hexes for 2 wolves to get through. They also need to be above 50%, which is why your first day into the Slough Creek episode, you're going to need a lot of wakefulness. So there's not really too much room for error here. So me wasting my time trying to kill Wilbur, probably not the best of ideas, no. But it is what it is. We all know that Terra just really doesn't like foxes. That's been established. Oh, I also very much want to thank everyone for the fan art. I'm going to show it off right here, right now. This is mostly a mental note for me for whenever I go into editing, but thank you so much for all of the beautiful fan art. I really do appreciate it. And if you have fan art, please go ahead and send it via Twitter, via Instagram, via email. Everything you need to know in order to send is down below in the description. And if you'd like WolfQuest for yourself, you can also find it down in the description below. Please go ahead and take a quick read. Everything is there. I've labeled it out very nicely for everyone, so that way you're not too confused as to where this stuff is, as well as links to the other to Terra's siblings. So that's Peerless, Merlin, and Zephyr. And so you can watch their adventures as well. I like to keep all of that because they are such a great little family and I love them so much. Where is this den now? I wonder. Oh, okay, it's over there. It's over there. Nice. It's an abandoned coyote den, so that's probably like a little mound of dirt that they've dug out. I don't expect it to be a rock den, and that's really what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a rocky den for Terra. I think that would fit him so well. And like I said, it's about up here, so we need to make sure that we've definitely got those hexes, because it's gonna get rough. It'll get very rough. No pun intended. Let's see. But it looks like Dawn's pretty good. And if you notice, she is showing a little bit of a pregnant belly, I believe. So we've got some, yeah, she's a little bit bigger. And I think that's super adorable. Ooh, this is a cute little lake. Is that what the stream goes down to? It does. Can I pee here? I can. I mean, mark. That is not peeing, it's marking. Very, very different things. But I really do love that idea that it's right there. I'd like a territory spot around here. A den here on the lake. Super cute. Let's go ahead and mark and keep looking around. I think actually that den might be over this way, but I'll keep looking. It's kind of in its own little meadow-like area, so it's very open. Maybe not something Terra would normally go for. Or maybe he would. He likes a challenge. And it could be quite a challenge for him. I'm not sure. I'm not very fond of chasing off eagles in WolfQuest. For me, it can be kind of difficult to chase them off because my camera kind of goes a little wonky, or my camera sensitivity is not the best. So it's nerve-wracking for sure. Looks like there is a den nearby, so let's see if we can sniff it out. No, nothing so far. I'm going to assume it's probably up here some. Because this over here looks like a perfect den. I think it is. I think it is this one, and I really, really hope it is. Yes, it is! Oh, this is really nice. I do like this den a lot. It's very, very open though, like I said. There's not much shrubbery. There's some trees, but I mean, that's just a tree, so... I'm gonna mark it though. Definitely make sure to use those markers and just put, you know what? I'm not gonna do it just yet. We're gonna go a little bit out of our way first to get rid of this, this scent marker. I don't like it here. I don't like that scent marker there. Time to get rid of it. Let's see, come on now. There it is. I'm very curious how some of our challenge wolves will be able to get through some of this stuff, honestly. I'm a little nervous. If you don't know, I had planned for a new wolf to join us in our little family here, in our big old packs. So we have Moonblossom, we have Terra, and there's another wolf I'd like to introduce you all to at some point in time. But it might be a little while, might be a little bit. And let's go ahead and do, if I could write. There we go. So we've got a possible den there. I'm gonna mark those for myself because I like to make sure I've got all of the dens I want. And unfortunately our wakefulness is kind of getting low, so we've got to be very careful about how we go about this. Once that hits 0, we have like no energy. Just like whenever the Elements Pack try to fight the bison, after a little while they just did not have the wakefulness for it, and therefore they had no energy for it, and it was not a good time. It was not a good time at all. Oh goodness, I'd love to hunt a bison though. Maybe another time. Maybe the Chaos Pack will go after it. And maybe we can implement some new rules or something, because together we all kind of are just wacky and crazy together. But I feel like if we tried a big old challenge, you know, so like if your wolf dies, then you know it dies for real and that's it. You all already know that if Terra dies in this one in his own mode, then you know that's it. The pack is over. Hopefully he has pups before then. but yes, there we go. Cool. I'm gonna take over this spot. If Dawn dies, we can get another mate. I don't think Terra will very much like that. He's gone and looked for a perfect mate, and Dawn is his perfect mate. So it's a little bit worrying, but that is an option, and that new mate will probably take over. So yeah, if Dawn dies and she has the pups, then we will have our, there will be a new female wolf in Terra's life, and he will have a new mate. If Terra dies, though, the pack is done. It's over. Other than with Dawn, but she would carry on with a whole new name, or not a new name, but a new pack name, and they'd go from there. So that's the challenge that I've set for myself. If he dies, it's permadeath. He's not coming back. And so we've got to hope. Ooh, there's bison there. He's learned now that maybe they can't hunt bison. Where is Dawn? Oh, there she is. Hello, Dawn. She scared me. She's very headstrong. She's ready to take on a lot of different things. I think she's ready. So I'm scared that she'll probably attack the bison or something. There's a den around here somewhere. I'm gonna say it's probably lower. It's probably down. Maybe. Well, we only just walked in this thing, so it's probably more to our left as well. And more than likely, this is going to be a coyote den. You'll find a lot of coyote dens. They are just dens that are like dug into the earth kind of a thing. They're not really any special sort of den for me. I'm not really fond of coyote dens. Maybe our other wolf that we will be showing off one day is, perhaps. And I'm trying to look for it. I don't see any weird ground here, which makes me believe it might be kind of difficult to find. Let's hope not. Oh, this isn't a den. Darn! Listen, I see rocks and I get so excited. I'm like, oh yes, a den. Perfect. Oh, there it is. So this is another one. This is another nice den. Very rocky, very open. So that's a little troubling as well. A little scary. But this one is further into our territory. We don't have to worry too much about the other wolf packs. So the Prospect Peak pack and the Crevice Lake pack. They wouldn't be as much trouble, I would think. And, I don't know. I do like this as a den, though, so we'll keep it open. I think by the end of this episode, I'll have made a choice. There is a nice little cliff that we can also, be at, and well, I can't give some of that information away, unfortunately. But there is a nice little cliff. I don't want to go in there, though. Not for me, not for me. I'm going to add this custom marker here as another possible den. We might actually take this one overall. I like the fact that it's not too close to the Prospect Peak pack. Prospect Peak pack. There we go. My brain is just like... I'm just going to call them the triple Ps. Yeah, that'll work. So they're not that close. It's not too close to the triple Ps, and which is good. Ooh, okay, yes. We're very close to enclosing all of this territory. And once we do, I mean, that's it. We get to choose which den we want, and... Oh, gosh, I'm a little nervous. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna need, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We need one more, but I know Terra, he's gonna want to close off all of this. Really, he would want, like, all of this territory, but we can't, that's not really a feasible thing right now. We could try and fight for this one, but I do want this territory that's in here before we end off today. Unfortunately, it's also time for them to sleep. So we've got to go about this in a very, very interesting way. At least they've eaten already, so they don't have that to worry about. It's mostly just finding other dens and hopefully not getting hurt by anything. We'll see. As we know, Dawn is a little bit wild as well, so Terra chose correctly. Ooh, nice little frozen stream. That's so pretty. I have to say, this game has had such a glow up. It's absolutely gorgeous. Seeing, WolfQuest, when it was in the old one, I think that's 2.7. We get to name our pack. So we already know they're called the Tremor pack. So we are going to get that, and we're gonna click choose a den, so that way we don't have to get too crazy with everything. I believe. Oh, hi Dawn. Ooh, the difference. There we go. Here you are, Dawn. I know she wanted to play, so. Aw, she's so precious. So these hexes are now a little bit darker, I think, and they're a little harder for other wolves to go and steal. And also this music, though. My goodness, I love it so much. Oh, it's so pretty. What is that? Is that a bison? What is that? It is! Hey! Free food. Oh my gosh, yeah. I thought it was like a weird cow or something, and I was like, what is going on there? It is indeed a bison. Ugh, it's all bloody and meaty. Yummy. Oh, I didn't notice that Terra had only taken a bite. Well, he got a chunk of meat. That's not what I want. I want to make sure he eats. And then we'll take another chunk of this. Look at that eagle over there. Ready to rip apart some of this meat too. And yes. Cool. Dawn is good as well. So we just need to capture 2 of these, about 4 more of these tiles, and then we'll be set and we can go get the dens that I already want. But if we find other dens and they're nice rocky dens, then maybe we'll go with that. Ooh, big ol' moose, big ol' moose. I want to say that this den is probably close to a rock or something. Overall, there are 27 dens to choose from, I believe. Ooh, is it over here? Is this a den? There's either 27 or 30 dens, something like that. There's quite a bit. This looks like a den that it could be, but it's not a den. I am quite sad. I like this. I like the little rock. I don't see any den scents at the moment, though. So that leads me to believe it's probably under the ground. So it's some digging. So it's a coyote den, more than likely. Not completely sure. It could be a tree den, and you guys know I'm looking for a tree den for Moon Blossom. And, oh, is this the den? No, that's not the den either. But we're close. We're very close to it, I can tell. Where would this den be? Ooh, is it like over here somewhere? This would be like a nice little spot for it, I think. But nope, not there either. So it's gotta be... Oh, is it right there? Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah. Not now. This is a nice spot too, actually. This isn't half bad for a den. It's very nice, very rocky. It's got like a little tunnel, I think. Not now. Let me see. I want to find the actual entrance. Oh, okay, so there it is. We got like a cute little outcropping right there. That is another good den, and it's well in our territory, so we don't have to, get scared from other things around here. Let's see. With little or no tree and ground cover, it's more vulnerable to eagle attacks. Okay, but I do like this den, but I feel like it's still a little too easy. Kind of like this idea. Maybe we can go up here at some point like for a summer home for the rendezvous. The rendezvous, is that what it's called? I can't remember. Something like that. But maybe for one of those dens we can take it. But I do like this den as well, so I'm gonna mark this one, the circle, and do also another possible den. And you know, if it comes down to it, we'll choose this one, and then we will move around quite a bit, I think. I'm not sure how crazy Terra is about protecting the pups. I mean, anything that's his, you know, he's going to be like, oh, this is mine, you know. This is my family. No one's going to hurt them. No one's going to touch them. Ooh, there is a big old lake in the middle. Okay. That could be troublesome. So your dens are also likely to flood. So we don't want a den that's close to the water. Water is not Terra's strong suit anyhow. He does not like water. He sinks. He sinks in the water. But I think there is a nice little waterfront den right here too. And I'm pretty sure maybe like Zephyr or Merlin would choose a den like this. Ooh, I almost clicked yes. It is a very cute den though. I would be scared that the puppies would try to jump in the water all the time though. So this is not a thing for me. Not a thing for Terra. It's a very nice place though. I really like it. Maybe if we had a wolf that was more inclined towards the water, perhaps. So maybe we've got like a wolf that only hunts around the water. But I have quite... Ooh. Okay. We have quite a few, though. I have quite a few ideas for challenge wolves. So wolves that, you know, specifically give me an idea that I want. So maybe a wolf that only, like, who can't really hunt very well. So they live off of like scraps or something. That's always an option. Ooh, look at this one. There's wooden. This is a wooden den with trees providing cover that will limit the ability of eagles to prey upon your pups. However, it has more ground cover than open dens, giving competitors like cougars more places to hide and attack your pups from. Ugh. I don't know. I think I like this den. We might stick around in this area, and we'll just cut off the territory, and then we'll come and grab this one at some other point, maybe up around here as well. So I think this den will be our den for sure, but who knows? I haven't seen all 27/30. I think, I don't know, there's quite a few dens. But Moonblossom is looking for a tree den, Terra is looking for a rock den, and our other possible wolf, I don't know about that one. That one could be looking for quite a couple of dens for themselves as well. And please, please, please go ahead and drop some names down in the comments. The next episode, since we're going to claim a den, the next episode is going to have Terra's Pups. So I cannot wait to see the names that you guys have. We might have 6 to 7 puppies, I believe. I think that's what Dawn will probably have. 6 to 7 pups, more than likely. I'm betting on it. And then we get to see just how these two parents, because they are both very bold wolves, which means their puppies will be very bold. And I'm a little worried for what that means. But you know what? Knowing them, they'll get through it. They will definitely provide for their pups, and I'm excited to see that. And I hope you guys are also excited to see that as well. And there's their home. Till then, everyone, please stay happy, stay healthy, and stay safe, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys!